Okay, so I have my par-cooked meatballs here, and I do that for two reasons. One is to render as much fat as I possibly can out of the meatballs before I put them in, because I mean, nobody wants a layer of fat inside of their sauce, right? When they're eating for spaghetti or you're doing a sub or whatnot. And two, you can't really mess with it once it's in there. Otherwise, I mean, not to say I haven't done it. I've done it in the past, but you lose the balls almost, and you end up with little just broken up pieces of meat. So you might as well just have cooked it in the bottom, then added the sauce to it. If you want meatballs and you want them to stay the shape, I find this is just better. It's just enough. They're still raw in the center. It's just enough to they hold their form and they render some fat out. So here's a tip. I always stick something under the front. Okay, just so I can get as much fat to get to the bottom and away from everything while I'm scooping them out. Okay, so just get this out of the way. And in here I just have my can of tomato sauce. Can of jarred tomato sauce that I made. And then I also had a frozen, I used half of a can of diced tomatoes. And I used half the can to put the other half in the freezer. And I'm just using it up now and adding it to my sauce, okay? So you can see all my fat is running to the bottom. And then once they're in here, I mean, I like to cook this on pretty low. Mine goes from 2 to 10, and I'll probably keep it at about between a 5. A 4 and a 5 is where I'll keep it. I might even turn it down even less than that. I just want a slow simmer. So whatever temperature or whatever number on your dial that is, where you're just getting that nice little bloop, bloop, bloop. No rapid boiling or anything. I mean, with meatballs, the less you have to move them around, the better they'll keep their form. All right, so this is 2.5 hours after it came to a simmer. Nice and tender meatballs. Flavorful sauce.